up, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today, and we are taking our daily deep dive into DeFi and looking at some new improvements that we got for the animal farm today from Forex himself. So we're going to go into this and let you guys know some of the most important changes. I could do a super long video on exactly every detail of this, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it super quick, simple, short, and to the point so that you know exactly what to look forward to. So make sure that you guys stop what you're doing now. Make sure that you guys comment. I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think about the changes. Also, make sure you guys comment, subscribe. Let me know that you guys show support to the channel as you guys have been already. We're at 2,100 subscribers, almost at 2,500, only 400 away. So make sure that you guys are subscribing so we can hit that goal. Definitely going to do some kind of like BUSD or some kind of giveaway to people once we do hit that goal. Make sure that you guys also like. That's going to push this video out to people so they know more about the channel, more about the project, and learn more about the community in general. So let's get straight into it. So we got some improvements with the animal farm today. I'm going to go over just some of the basics. Like I said, I really don't want to go in depth with this because there's so much stuff to read here. Really just want to give you some of the things to look forward to, some of the things that really stand out to me in terms of changes. So let's get straight into it. So right here, this first page is really just going to give you a general overview of what the ecosystem is. You should already know what the pig pen is. You should know what the piggy bank is. It talks about that you'll be earning two assets, which of course is dogs and pigs. So you should already know all that information. That's already stuff that we have been over, and there's multiple videos on that. So definitely feel free to look at that. I'm sure I've covered it in a lot of my videos in the past. So some big things here. So Forex has changed and added some additional things to increase the pig pen cash flow. So what this is going to do is this is going to make it a lot more attractive to be in the pig pen to stake your pigs. So the pig pen is a single staking asset pool for the pigs in which you earn pigs and BUSD. So right now the issue has been that there is not a lot of money or BUSD in the reward vault for the pig pen, and he is making some changes now to make sure that looks more attractive, and it's going to make people buy more pigs at the end of the day. So farm and pool deposit withdrawal fees, so a change there. There used to only be deposit fees, but now there is deposit and withdrawal fees. I believe that those have been split. So previously, if we had a 4%, I think we would just have a 2% deposit and then a 2% withdrawal fee now versus a 4% deposit fee that we used to have. So I think that's the only change. So I don't think there's a lot of big changes there in terms of taxes. Now, in terms of changes with taxes, there's a big change on the tax with dogs that we'll go over a little bit later in the video. The piggy bank deposit and withdrawal fees, those are the same. Dogs of Fortune hacker simulation game, so that's something that was hinted at in the AMA. Definitely check that out. That's on the channel as well. Dogs roulette, that's going to be more so of like a chance-based game. I would say it's probably like a 1 out of 6 chance to win. Not 100% sure with that one. We don't have a lot of information there, but pretty much there's all these different things that are really going to incentivize there being more people in the pig pens, which is going to increase the buy pressure of pigs, which we've already seen the price of pigs go up. I think it's already at $68 and it was at like 50. I think the bottom was like 56, 57, I believe. So he's really incentivizing people to get more pigs and make it more attractive to be in the pig pen. So he's improved a lot of things here. The key improvements are going to be, the dogs vesting system, which is not locking dogs, but is putting a variable tax on dogs. We'll talk about that a little bit later. The new tax system is going to greatly increase BUSD dividends in the pig pen, because pretty much if you sell dogs early on, what he's doing is making it to where if you want to wreck yourself pretty much in the beginning and sell at a super high tax, that it's going to reward those people who actually stayed in the system and are staking in the pig pen and the single asset dog staking pool, which is known as the dog pound. So just knowing that, there is a new liquidity helper contract that we'll talk about. Farms and pools now have the split fees, and there is also now an auto compounding pool that makes it easier to accumulate dog B&B farm positions. So we'll talk about that. So definitely read through all this. There is a lot of good information here. Really what you need to know is there's going to be a token loyalty score and then a wallet loyalty score. So pretty much if you have a stake in the dog pound, which is the single asset pool for dogs, you are going to start decreasing your tax and increasing your token loyalty score. So as one goes up, the other one goes down. So what it's pretty much doing is, hey, I'm loyal, I'm not selling my dogs, I am staking them in the dog pound, so it's going to decrease the tax that I do have over time. Now your wallet loyalty score is actually a permanent decrease in tax, because the token loyalty score is dependent on when you get those dogs. If you buy new dogs, it's going to have that high tax. If you've had it in the system for a while, it's going to have a lower tax. Now, the wallet loyalty scores are permanent. Now, it's the max that it can be is a 30% decrease in your tax. So say you have the highest wallet loyalty score and then you buy some new dogs. The max that you can get off is 30%. So if you have a super high wallet loyalty score and you just bought new dogs, then the highest your tax could be would be 60%. So super simple, just really breaking that down so that you understand that. So it's important that you understand the difference in the token loyalty score and the wallet loyalty score. Those are two completely different things, but two super important things that you should know. So pretty much what that is going to do is make it to where people are not selling their dogs, not dumping their dogs. There's a lot of people that want to just get out of this just because of all the delays. And what they're going to do is they're pretty much going to put all their money in the hands of the people who are staying in the system. So it's pretty easy for me in that case. I'm not about to sell my dogs. There's no reason for me to get taxed 90%. I mean, that's crazy. I'm not going to be doing that. But pretty much what this is going to do, that tax is going to fund people in the dog pound and the pig pen, which is going to make it more attractive to be in the pig pen and the dog pound, because you already know people are going to sell. So people are going to try to get as much share of those two pools as they can, which is going to what? Increase the buy pressure for dogs and pigs, which is big. So the farm mechanics here, so pretty much this is just talking about the variable tax that's from 6 to 90%. So, you know, this is breaking it down. 2/3 of the tax will be swapped for BNB and sent to the dog pound, and then 1/3 will be swapped for BUSD and sent to the pig pen. So here is a big change here. So the benefit of utilizing the auto compounding pool. So there's a new auto compounding pool for the dog pound. So what it's going to do is it's pretty much going to pay you BNB to be in the dog pound. So you take your dogs, you put them in the dog pound, you get BNB. And then if you want to auto compound it, what it's going to do is it's going to take your BNB rewards. It is going to buy dogs as well, pair those two up, and then it's actually going to put it in the farm so that you start earning pigs. So what it's going to do is pretty much recycle the money that you're earning, and it's going to put it into the farm to really strengthen your position there, which is super bullish. That means there's going to be more people getting dogs, more people getting pigs, and it's just going to make sure that that money is staying within the system. So that's going to be super cool that it's allowed to auto compound. I like to let my stuff sit and just let it do its thing. So that's going to be awesome. That is going to allow us to take that BNB earned from the dog pound, and then it's going to allow us to get that to buy dogs, which increases buy pressure, because now we have something built in that is automatically buying more dogs. Can you think about that? All of the people that want to auto compound and check that box to auto compound, all their BNB is going to be buying dogs. That's crazy. That's so much buy pressure. So that's super important that you understand that. I'm an auto compound too, but that is one of the big changes. And then here, this is a liquidity helper contract. Pretty much the only difference here, the big change, is the fact that the old contract had something built in to where there would actually be dogs sold to even out the 50-50 LP balance. Now, if there's any overages, dogs are burnt. And pretty much what is being done is if they need to add more dogs to that pair to get it up to the 50-50, it's actually going to be bought. So pretty much it talks about it here. You know, this is a major innovation in DeFi. It's extremely bullish for the dog asset, as the liquidity helper contract has all of the benefits provided by V1, but with major improvements, which will not only add a lot of more buy pressure to dogs token, but also relieve all of the sell pressure created by the V1 contract. And it will also make dogs highly deflationary. So that is big, because no selling, more buying, deflationary. That means more money. So that is huge. That's a big change. And then this is really just a quick, Animal Farm one-page summary if you had to show it to somebody of what this looks like. To me, this is super confusing just because there's so much stuff, different colors, stuff going different ways. But to break it down, you have the farms here, you have the pools, you have the dog pound, which you will single stake your dogs to earn BNB. You have the pig pen, which you single stake your pigs to earn BUSD and more pigs. And then of course you have the piggy bank. We're gonna have the hacker game. We're gonna have the roulette, all that stuff that's being built on top of this, which will come later. So I think this is gonna be super big. I love all the new changes. Definitely feel free to go through here and read out all the specifics, because I do think that there's some important information here that you should know, but I really just wanted to give you guys just some of the key breakdowns. And then what I also wanted to go over you guys with is really quick is the fact that if you are looking to get LPs, then you need to understand that this chart very fast. So I had LPs in the old farm and it was dogs, B&B, I believe. So you have two options. If you had LP in V1 and you want LP in V2, you have to go down the right side of the street. So pretty much what's going to happen is you are going to get your LP back, and then what's going to happen is you're going to earn 30% APY on that, but you can only pull it out in 2%, just like the pig pen, right? So you only can pull out your pigs from the pig pen in 2% increments. That's exactly how it's going to be with LP. So make sure you understand that. And then once you do get all your LP, so if you just wait 50 days and then pull out all your LP, then you would be left with two options. Either you can put them in the V2 farm, or you can unpair it and sell it. But once again, if you unpair your BNB, BUSD, and dogs, you're gonna have that high tax on dogs, unless the first thing you do is when the farm opens up, if you buy some dogs on the side, put them in the dog pound so that you can start increasing your loyalty score. And then you let this accumulate over 50 days, which will give you 100% of your LP. And then at that point, you could break it and then sell the dogs in that pair if you wanted to. So that's really the only way you're going to save yourself in that situation, to be honest. And then if you want to take your LP and convert it to dogs, so if you had $3,000 worth of dog LP, you would get $3,000 worth of just dogs. So what you could do with that is you could sell it immediately, wreck yourself with a 90% tax, or you could stake them in the dog pound and then earn BNB, which you could auto compound. We already know, I've already explained all of that. So those are pretty much your two options. Now, I really just wanted to go through all these. I think this stuff is super important to know and understand. So if you do have any questions, definitely leave those in the comment section below, or you could always just join the Bag Builder Telegram, which the link for that will be in the description as well. And then you can just ask any questions that you might have. So wanted to do a quick overview. Hopefully this was good information for everybody. There is a lot of information in it, so definitely make sure you do go check out the white paper. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you know as soon as these videos are released. Make sure you also check me out on Twitter and Instagram, where there'll be some content that doesn't always make it to the video. Now we're going to keep doing what we do best, and that is building our bag.